I'm currently 7 months postpartum. Let's talk about it. Physical recovery. So I had a vaginal delivery. Birth was easy, postpartum healing was not. So it felt like my pelvic floor was hitting the floor. It felt like my insides were spaghetti, and it was just really hard for me to get up to walk to the bathroom the first couple of weeks. The main thing that really helped me was staying in bed. I'm very thankful that my husband was here, my mom was here to help for a couple of weeks. So I was able to stay in bed, focus on my son, focus on breastfeeding. It was really hard for me to kind of stay in bed because I'm like, I like to be up, I like to be moving, but I know that's what I needed to do. So I definitely stayed in bed the first 2 weeks for sure, and only got up to like use the bathroom and to shower. I gained about 25 pounds my entire pregnancy, and by the time I gave birth, it felt like I was frail. My body was not toned, and I felt like I didn't have a lot of strength. Obviously, I just gave birth to a human. That's a huge process within itself. So obviously, I'm gonna feel weak. I'm gonna feel like tired, exhausted. So I felt all those things right after birth for a couple of weeks. I don't know why I thought I was gonna like snap back with this great energy. Did not happen. My body feels like it got hit by a drug. It felt different. It felt completely different. I did have some postpartum shedding around the perimeter of my locks. I didn't notice it until about, I think, 3 months, and I could tell because my son was starting to lose his hair as well, so we were just kind of like balding together. I never used to really like fitness, and now I'm like learning to love it. I was very athletic growing up, so I never really had to work out. I was just in sports, and it was just fun for me. I hit 30 and had a baby. So my body is completely different. So I have to work out to maintain a nice figure, and I've come to love it. I look at it as it's a part of my lifestyle now. It's something that I do 5 times a week. I do not skip. I started working out 3 months postpartum. I know people talk about the 6-week rule. They wait till they're 6 weeks and they start. I did not feel mentally ready. I did not feel emotionally ready. I did not feel physically ready. I started with pelvic floor workouts to heal the inside of me before I start working on the outside of me. I chose to do those first, and then once I felt ready, that's when I got into lifting weights very light. I started with like 5 and 10 pounds. So I started February 75 hard. We ended in April. That was like my first official workout. I think about 2 weeks in, I started getting really irritable, postpartum irritability. Everything was just irritating me. I don't know why. Obviously it was my hormones, but I was very irritable. I was sad. I was crying a lot. My hormones were just completely all over the place, and I was crying and I didn't know why I was crying. I was irritable. I didn't know why I was irritable. So that's when I started therapy. I started off with my pastor for therapy sessions, and then I started seeing someone through our insurance. If you feel like you need to see someone, please see someone. I absolutely love therapy. I'm an advocate for therapy. I love to talk, so obviously I love talking about my problems, and it just helps me to kind of put into perspective what is going on. Like, my body had this huge change, and I knew I wasn't okay. I'm not myself, and I sought out help. Motherhood is a lot. I was overwhelmed, I was exhausted, I was sad. Don't like being sad. I don't want my son to see me sad, and I need to get help. I'm very thankful that I did, because I'm in a much better headspace. I absolutely love my therapist. She's amazing. I'm obviously bettering myself for my son, bettering myself for myself, but obviously for my family as well. What helped me as well was journaling. I kept a journal by my bedside cart, and I would write in it every day, literally how I was feeling. I love being a mom, but it is hard. It is probably like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. So yeah, journaling definitely helped me. Prayer definitely helped me. Being in worship definitely helped me. But even when those things were just like helping for that moment, I knew, okay, I need something else. You can have that. That's your toy. I definitely had an identity shift. I was obviously going through a lot the beginning of postpartum. I would always ask myself, like, is this it? Is this like what I have to deal with for the rest of my life? Like, oh my gosh, it's not a bad thing. It's just where I was at in that time of my life. So he's 7 months now. Obviously I'm in a better headspace, and I'm like, I love this. This is amazing. Yes, there's still hard times, but I'm able to handle things differently. So it's a lot better. Oh boy. There was a period of time where he was just not sleeping. He stopped taking his naps. During the day, I was kind of going crazy, fighting every nap. And it was around the 4-month sleep regression. It's kind of trickled into that 5 months as well. And it was just so difficult. I don't think he's never slept all the way through the night. Now he's a lot better. Obviously being 7 months, he's able to sleep. He goes down, it depends. He kind of goes down a little bit late, but he kind of sleeps through the night. He'll open his eyes to nurse and then, he goes right back down. So that's great. He doesn't get up until after 8 a.m. But I think maybe the first month he was napping for like 2-3 hours. It was fantastic. I was able to get stuff done. Now he's a cat napper. Probably like 2-3 months he's been cat napping. 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. Sometimes it's an hour and a half, sometimes it's 2 hours. He gets really good sleep at night. So yeah, my sleep, am I getting sleep? No. Am I getting more sleep than I was? Yes. But to me, a good night's rest would be 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Yeah, I don't get that. I get about, probably on average, maybe 5 hours. I would say 5, maybe 6 now, maybe. Everybody would always tell me nap when your son naps. It just does not work for me. When he's napping, I want to get things done. I want my house to be clean. I want the laundry to be done. I want to work on content. There's a lot of things that I want to do if and when he takes a nap during the day. Obviously, I do some of that as well when he's sleeping at night. That's just what works for me. Lately, when he goes down, I'm making a point to go down as well. I'll get a few things done and I'm like, all right, put everything away. We're going to get rest and then we're going to start putting it off until the next day. We didn't have a routine, I guess, for the longest time, and I felt guilty about it. I would look on TikTok and see other moms and their babies' routines. Stay off the internet, okay? If you're a new mom, stay off the internet, because for me, comparison was hard. I'm like, why is my baby not doing that? Maybe I should be doing that as a mom. No. I'm doing exactly what I need to do for my baby in my household. We definitely have more of a set routine now. Has communication changed? Obviously, yes. I'm very vocal about what I need as a mom. When I need time to myself, I definitely ask for it. When I need space, I definitely ask for it. I can't just assume that my partner knows that I'm exhausted and that I need time and that I need space. That's not fair of me to put that on him. So I'm definitely more vocal. We're both busy, we're both doing things. I'm exhausted, you're at work all day. We got to figure out a balance, and we have to figure out something that works for the both of us, something that works for our son. So it was definitely hard because we've never been married with a baby. We've never had to deal with it before. So it was a huge shift. I would say I have the absolute best support system. My mom is our biggest supporter. She definitely steps in where needed, and I'm very thankful for her. So she is a huge part of our support system, and my husband is obviously a huge support system as well. I'm thankful that I have those people in my life that, step up when I need it the most. And I have a huge support system in my friends. My friends are always calling in, just checking in and making sure I was okay. My pastor asked me, he said, what do you do for you? And I thought about it, and it took me a long time to answer. I wasn't doing things for myself in the beginning. Now I take the time that I need. I am a mom, but that doesn't mean that I cannot take care of myself. Myself has to come first, because if I'm not okay, my son's not okay. So yes, I do take the time for myself now to do what I need to do. Like working out, that fills my cup. Creating content fills my cup. Getting my nails done, getting my toes done, fills my cup. So I'm definitely more aware of when I need my time and taking the time that I need for myself. Time alone, I do love my time alone. I don't get much of it, but I know when my husband gets home, I get my time. I'm like, okay, whether that's popping in a movie or a show or going on a walk by myself, getting out the house by myself, we're definitely in that space where, okay, mom needs time too. So my husband steps up, takes the baby, and he's got a lot of things going on too. So it's definitely hard sometimes, to juggle being a parent and also getting things done on the side, but we make it work. And yes, I'm getting more time alone. So I have a lot of favorite moments. When he wakes up and he sees my face first thing and he's just glowing. I remember one day my husband took him to his softball tournament. He wasn't playing in the tournament this time, but he took him so I can get a break. He was out for from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It was amazing. I got so much stuff done. I got some rest, but when he came back, he put Rue in my arms. He just grabbed my face with both of his hands and just smiled. And I was like, oh, it just melted my heart. But there's a lot of favorite moments. I mean, he's my baby. I love him. My bond with my baby has definitely deepened. So when I first had him, I was not attached. And obviously I'm not ashamed to say it. I would probably say the first 2 weeks, it was really hard for me. I knew I loved him and I took care of him and I, gave him kisses and just, coddled with him. But it was really hard for me to have that bond because I was in survival mode. He had a hard time latching. Breastfeeding was a journey within itself. I was emotional, I was hormonal. There were so many things happening in just a short span of time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot get my head above water. So for me, I would say the attachment came weeks later. Obviously, I did not neglect my son, but I knew I loved him, but love and attachment are two different things. When I first had him, those first couple of hours, obviously there was like this high and it was like, oh my God, like this is amazing. Everything's like perfect, blah, blah, blah. But once my midwives left and everything really set in, it was like, whew, this is a lot, this is hard. So that attachment was not there early on. I would say once I got to kind of sit back and get myself under control, it was like, wow, you are truly blessed. Look what God blessed you with. I was able to like soak in those moments and see him smiling and see him doing all the things, holding on to me, being able to latch. While nursing, it was just, oh my goodness, the bond is like, whoo, this is amazing. But yeah, it wasn't there right from the jump. But now, this is my road dog, okay? When I'm away from him, I miss him. We're so close, like so close. I'm excited to see him grow up. When he gets walking and he just runs to me, now he's already reaching for me. We are like this, and that bond is just only getting stronger. Girl, be patient. Give yourself grace. You just had a baby. That was so hard. It is till this day so hard. Even with my body, I'm like, why is my body not back to where it was? Well, when I had that amazing body and figure, I did not have a baby. So obviously that plays a huge role. Giving myself grace with learning new things, not knowing it all. Obviously I have a bit of controlling when it's like, okay, I need things to happen this way. I need the schedule to be this way. Give yourself grace. Like if it doesn't happen, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You're not gonna die. It's fine. So it would definitely be to say, give yourself grace and you're gonna be a great mom. Like when I was pregnant, there was like, okay, Lord, are you sure? Are you sure I can do this? Are you sure we can do this? Yes, he's sure. He blessed us with our child. He blessed us to be parents. He knows what he's doing. He is in control. You are not. India, take the back seat. So I would definitely say, for me, it would be give myself grace. Let me put the cap on it and then you can have it. There you go. Take your time. Take your time. Enjoy all the moments when they are crying, when you are overwhelmed, when you feel guilty, when you feel sad, when you feel happy, when you are excited. Enjoy every moment, because when they say that the days are long and the years are short, I blinked and he's already 7 months. So definitely take time to enjoy every moment, because he's not going to be this age forever. He's not going to be young forever. He's going to be growing up. He's going to be independent and not need so much of my time, not need so much of my help. And I'm going to miss those moments. What are you saying? Oh, okay. All right. What's next? What are our goals? Well, the goal right now is to put him down for his nap. What does life look like for the next few months? I don't know. I know his birthday's coming up in 5 months. Other than that, I'm just taking it day by day. Weaning plans. I do want to breastfeed until he's about 2. We're going to make it to a year and see how that goes. Although I don't know what we have planned for the future. We're just going through the motions. We're just taking it day by day. But this is my 7th month postpartum update. Thank you so much for watching.